I've created content for hundreds of agents. The ones making $200,000 a year or more all follow this exact framework. If you want to grow your real estate brand, you have to have all three of these ingredients. If you aren't doing any of them, today is the day to start. If you're doing one or two of them well, you're doing great, but there's still room to grow. Let's break down the framework. First, educational videos, the things that make you the expert builder. What I see work with our agents is the agents who teach get hired. Teaching from your experience shows your expertise and passion for helping your clients for free, no strings attached. When you provide value up front, it will come back to you. My tip is always educate, don't sell. Your audience will connect the dots. You don't need a call to action at the end of every single reel. If you're consistently showing up in front of your audience day after day with helpful tips and education, they'll know who to reach out to. Some examples of educational content that we shoot with our clients are market updates, home buying or listing tips, mortgage myths, some insight from somebody who runs a real estate media company, simple talking head with B-roll, just works best. I always advise bringing each piece of educational material back to a personal experience. Don't just teach from your experience. If you're on a tight marketing budget, you can set this up yourself at home with your phone and a ring light, and then hire an editor yourself. If you have enough time, do it yourself. Or you can book a monthly filming session with a media team who helps you strategize on relevant content and topics. Our clients post these long form videos one time a week, and then short form videos cut from these videos 2 to 3 times per week. And the result, somebody searching on Google doesn't just see someone who posts about new listings and under contract properties, but someone providing actual value to them free of charge. The second piece of this framework is high quality property tour videos, or the listing magnet. The mistake I see all the time is agents make their listing marketing about the house and not themselves. And you might think, well, what is the seller paying them to do? In reality, you can do both things at once. Selling the house gets you paid today. Selling yourself to future clients gets you paid forever. What we've learned from working with over 500 clients, agent featured videos, they just win future listings. Clients see you doing the work, showing up in front of the camera and presenting their property in a way that viewers just can't ignore. When it comes to photography versus video marketing, video just converts 3 times better for building your brand. So many agents fall into the trap of only creating content on luxury listings because they view it from an input and output perspective. Like, I'm making X amount from this listing, let's say $1 million, so my marketing costs should be a fixed percentage of that, say $1,000. But every single listing is an opportunity to market yourself and get your face in front of your audience. Don't just market the listing, take each and every opportunity to market yourself. Here's what professional production looks like at the highest level of listing marketing. It looks like sitting down with a creative director and talking about the strategy behind not only selling the house, but building your brand. Talking about who the ideal buyer is, who your ideal client is, and then building a script together. And then on the day of your appointment, a creative director and a cinematographer show up on site to take great care of you, make sure you're hitting your lines just right, we're in the best light and best positions, and then the results just speak for themselves. The question sellers ask when you sit down with them at your listing appointment is, what will you do to market my home and get me the most money? The video marketing that you created on your previous listings is your answer. When you market yourself with a high quality video that features you and the house, and where you can share a bit of your personality and your expertise, you can walk into your next listing appointment and say, this video package is exactly how I'm going to visually market your listing. And people, when they see this on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, they will not be able to ignore our listing video. And I have the stats to back it up. The third and final piece of this puzzle is the personal brand content, or I call it the trust builder. What our highest earning clients do is mix in personality. For example, some day in the life or behind the scenes or trending content videos. To me, this is the piece that most realtors are missing or just doing wrong. I see them copying trends instead of focusing on sharing their own unique personality and ideas. You have to know yourself, who you are, and lean into that. No one else is exactly like you. It's okay to follow trends, especially as you're learning your social media voice, but make the trends your own. Over time, you'll come up with so many ideas that you'll be creating your own trends. Your future clients want to start getting to know you, even from a distance through social media. Listings are the most natural time to film content because you and your media team are already at the property together. And like we talked about before, you have that input versus output mentality. But even if you're not advertising the quality of the property you're listing, use that time to film a client testimonial about how much you've helped that person in the past or even during this sale. The know, like, and trust factor can drive listing calls. When people watch your brand content and think, yeah, that's a realtor that I could be friends with, while also knowing this person has my best interest in mind. That is the secret sauce to personality content. The hard truth is that each of these 3 pillars of your content strategy, they all take time. They take time to come up with the ideas, to film, to edit, and to post. And in no time, you are in analysis paralysis mode. Which one do I start with? How do I film it? Who's going to edit it? Or worst of all, I have all this content that I've created and no time to post it. Here's what your time investment looks like when you work with us. It's 4 hours a month of shooting social media accelerator content, and out of that 4 hours, you get 2 weeks of video content. We strategize and build the content that resonates with your audience. All you have to do is write the educational scripts, show up, talk to the camera, and we handle the rest. Spend a whole day with us, and you've got high quality content for an entire month, plus any listing content that we've filmed together. Our icon listing package gives you enough social media content for another 7 days. To wrap this up and put a pretty little bow on it, I'm gonna break this down and take you back to high school math class. Here's a Venn diagram of the 3 things you need to remember. Be the expert, be a listing magnet, and be their friend. And if you can unlock all 3 of these things, this middle part right here, it is a cheat code to growing your brand. Now, we've seen a lot of agents come through the doors of our media company, and I'm telling you, the ones who do all 3 of these things are staying top of mind with their audience, building rapport, and growing their brands better than anyone else. Don't let fear of failure hold you back from trying new types of content. If you fail, learn from that and do it better next time. And I promise you, you'll build better connections with your audience and turn them into leads in no time. Because the goal isn't just to make content and fill up your social media pages. The goal is to convert one person at a time from a viewer into a customer, into a raving fan who tells all of their friends about you. And you'll get such a head start by following this simple framework.